Hey, my Young and the Restless fans. Hopefully you're having a terrific Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week. And yep, we got another action-packed episode to talk about. First, we have Daniel getting a new place. Phyllis has new optimism about the future. Nikki worries about Victor's cruel attitude, and Nikki threatens Adam while Victor slams Nick and Victoria as they worry about his health. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for October 19th, and without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So, the episode starts with Daniel surprising Lily by showing her his new apartment, conveniently located right below hers. Now, Lily is playfully worried that it will be hard to escape him for now. They share a passionate kiss, and she hopes that he'll move in. Daniel reveals that he's already bought the apartment, which surprises Lily. They discuss decorating and considering hiring Sally to help. They end up making out and plan to return for a celebration later. Meanwhile, we have Phyllis having breakfast with Dany at the GCAC, and she is in an unusually upbeat mood, claiming to have rid herself of a nasty connection. Now, she feels optimistic about her future, and while Dany finds her enthusiasm a little bit over the top, he still supports her. Phyllis asks for her breakfast to go and takes Dany to the park. Phyllis then acknowledges her past reckless and moody behavior, but says she's moving on. She's excited about her new job and tries to mend her relationship with her son, even though he's been worried of her changes. Now, Dany is curious about her sudden positivity, and she mentions that he taught her that you are how you feel. So now Daniel and Lily run into Phyllis and Dany, and Daniel shares the news of his new apartment and invites his parents, or I should say his dad, to stay in the guest room. Now Dany hints at possibly sticking around longer than he initially planned, and they all agree to have drinks later. Now over at Newman, Nick, Victoria, and Nikki discuss Victor's declining health, so they think. Now, Nick is worried because he notices Victor's memory lapses, including thinking that Adam and Sally are still having a baby. Victoria and Nikki are concerned, but Nikki suggests it could just be normal memory loss. Now, Nick reveals that Victor wants him back at the company and thinks it might be a cry for help. I think he's just manipulating you to get back at the company, Nicholas. So now Victor is over at Society, where he confronts Adam about his recent actions and tell him to stop insulting his intelligence. And of course, Adam is confused. He then turn around and fire Adam, who is left baffled even more. Nate, who was waiting for a meeting with Adam, notices that something is off, and Adam decides to, discuss it later after they leave. Victor is seemingly unbothered, enjoying some of that chocolate cake. And I don't know if you guys have a Portillo's near you, but they got the best chocolate cake. So now that they're at Newman, Adam shares Victor's extreme memory lapses and how he was fired, but then forgotten about it. Now, Nate is concerned, but also doubts the severity of the situation. I mean, Nate, that would be questionable behavior. Anyway, they agree to protect the company and anything coming in the future. So now we see Victoria and Nick head over to Crimson Lights, where Victoria is relieved that Nick is on her side. They discuss their father's condition and what they need to do to address it. Nick is adamant about not pushing Victor out, and they worry about their mother and how she's going to handle the situation. Yeah, he is slowly bringing you back in, Nick. Honestly, your dad is playing you. Speaking of being played, Nikki joins Victor at Society and expresses her concern about the kids' worries. Victor downplays the situation and suggests that it might be part of a plan to identify potential betrayers. And of course, Nikki is frightened by this idea, as she thinks that this particular plan is cruel. But you know what? She decides she's going to go along with it, which makes her even worse. So now when they arrive over at the office at Newman, Adam asks Nikki about Victor's recent behavior. She had the nerve to threaten to destroy him if he tries to undermine his father. And she watches his every move very closely, according to her. Girl, listen, I know we don't have the live show as of yet, but I'm going to make you take several seats right now because you absolutely doing too much, especially when you know this is Victor's plan that he's doing to not only Adam, but your own kids, and you going along with it. Girl, please go take several seats. Finally, things go from crazy to even crazier as Nick and Victoria confront Victor in his office about their concerns. Victor's seemingly in denial, questioning their motives. He accuses Victoria of trying to reclaim the CEO position, which she denies. And Victor threatens not to tolerate their betrayal and orders them to get the French toast out of his office. And of course, Adam was standing by the door hearing that, and he's wondering, like, what is going on? Yeah, it's craziness over at Newman. We thought it was crazy with the whole situation with Tucker, Jabot, and Chancellor Winters. Well, it's even crazier over at Newman Enterprises. Okay, so there you have it. The Young and the Restless recap for Thursday, October 19, 2023. I mean, man, with Victor's gaslighting, memory lapses, and the family tensions, which is escalating, it is clear that the drama in Genoa City is definitely far from over. So yes, let's stay tuned for more exciting developments on The Young and the Restless. Also, stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap for today as well. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.